turn to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can, what I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. Early in the morning, before the sun begins to shine, gonna start moving towards that separating line. I'm waiting through muddy water. You know I gotta make up mine. And I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation. And I fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. What's around the bend might be hard to face 'cause I'm alone, and I just won't fail. By all means I'll try. Just as when I got stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Do you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. I hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. Feel it in my bones. I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you. I love that song. Hello, hello, everybody. Hey, Victorious Shay. Thank you for joining. Hey, Vibrant. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, everyone who's in the clouds. I appreciate everyone that's here. So today, on this Sunday afternoon, I just wanted to come down for a quick moment and discuss my experience on social media, and to kind of ask the question, hey Jay, what's going on? And to kind of ask the question what your experience is like on social media. And when I say social media, I'm not talking about one area of social media. I'm talking about abroad. We have YouTube, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have Facebook, just abroad. Going on social media, being able to go to different avenues, learn something, see things that you may not have well seen had you not been on social media, and the experiences of it. Were you able to meet great people? Were you able to learn great things and just have an overall experience? So I'm just going to tell you mine. You know, when I came to, hey, Raw be privileged. Thank you for dropping by, my love. Thank you so much. When I came on to social media, I was kind of late bloomer. I didn't see the significance because when I was young, in my 20s and 30s, I was outside exploring the world, physically. So social media wasn't a big thing for me. And I do remember I kind of fought it. I didn't want to join Facebook for many years. I remember that because I was with my ex-husband at the time, and he was like a guru on social media. And I never understood what the big whoop was, but he had so much fun doing it. So when I finally joined Facebook, I think it was maybe open for about 4 years before I even joined. So again, I was late to the party. I was late to it all. I was late to YouTube, social media as a whole. However, when I did come on to social media, it changed my life forever. But I don't know if it has its goods and its bad. Okay, I'll say that, because once I joined social media, I did not pick up books anymore. I didn't research things the way we used to research things, like going to the library and actually picking up a book. Those things is in the past now. Like, I stopped doing it. And it also opened my eyes to different people across the world, when I was only concerned on what was going on in Jersey. Now I'm seeing all these other people from different states, all across America, different countries, everything. Everyone's giving their experience. So now my eyes are open to what's going on around me, and not just in my backyard. So it had some positive and negative experiences with that. Sometimes I wish I didn't open my eyes to the world and take on other people's personas and problems and energy. Sometimes I wish that I would have just stayed in my backyard. Ocean, what's his name? Oh God. Oh, he sings this song, and it's a lyric in his song that he says, and Frank Ocean, he has a lyric in a song that is so prevalent. He says, "Why see the world when you got the beach?" And it speaks to me in volumes, because again, me knowing what's going on all around me, now I'm in tune to what's going on around me, but it can grab onto your energy. It can suck you up in negative ways. When I came to YouTube, I seen something different. The area of YouTube that I fell in, which is now known as the beef sector, I seen something different. And what I seen was just a group of people gathering together in one space every single day, all day, going from chat to chat, just vibing with one another, meeting each other socially, talking to each other. And when you see someone, it's just like when you're at work and you see a certain person every day. It's only a matter of time before you start to greet that person. It's only a matter of time before y'all actually start to sit down and get to know one another. So it's the same thing with social media. So I always hear people say that, it's that this is a virtual world, it's not real. But no, it is very real. And you can meet people on social media. You can have build relationships on social media. You meet people all around the world, and you don't know what you have to offer until you meet someone else that has something else that you need, and you guys vibe with each other and give to each other. So it's a great thing. It can be a great thing. And when you meet someone, just think about it. You meet someone you've never been to, let's just say Colorado. You've never been to Colorado a day in your life. And then you meet someone from Colorado and you start seeing this person, not visually, but spiritually, emotionally, and through the social media, you start to vibe with this person on a day-to-day basis. Now you know something more about Colorado that you never knew before because you met someone that is from Colorado. And now you guys are sharing each other experiences. And it can be positive. It can be so positive because if you've never been to Colorado and you would want to go, and now you met someone, now you have a person to where you can possibly vacate and go to Colorado for the first time because now you know someone. So you can take these experiences and make it a great experience. Or you can be low vibrational. Or you can, well, let me put it another way. The downside is meeting people on social media that has a whole nother aspect, a different aspect of introspect of what they want to grab onto this apparatus. And again, I want to say those people might be low vibrational, broken, unhappy, insecure, demonic, destitute, low brow, just low mattress, low rent, just low to the flow type of people. And so your energy, because you got a positive aspect coming on here. You're not coming on here to do what they're doing. But for whatever reason, you guys intertwine. And now they made your experience just as bad as theirs. Or what they come here to get out of it. It's very draining. Especially when you have your intentions are good. You want to come on here and just get to know people and just experience what it is to meet people in different walks of life. But then you have these people again that come on here to do the opposite, come to destroy people that they meet and don't know. They don't have to. Rod, they do to make it that they do. What do TTY mean? I'm sorry, I'm slow. um, it makes the experience a little annoying, but nevertheless, still, it doesn't take away from the experience. And that's what I'm really talking about, the experience and what I've experienced here on social media. I will say this. Facebook gave us a chance to reconnect. So that was the beginning of reconnecting with people that you wouldn't, other than that, try my phone. Oh, they try to make it that way. Oh, okay, no problem. It makes you reconnect with people that you probably wouldn't be able to connect with if it wasn't for Facebook. So I give it to Facebook for that. Instagram too. You get to keep up with people. Again, you meet people. This is what social media really is for, to meet people.
But when you see negativity, you might have people on here who, from if it wasn't no social media, they wouldn't have a life. They wouldn't go outside. They wouldn't. They don't know what it's like to experience the outside world. They don't feel appreciated. They don't feel connected. They don't feel a part of, a part of the outside world. So the inside, which is not a bad thing, is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? So even if you don't feel comfortable going outside, don't feel comfortable in your own skin to where you just would rather be inside and meeting people online. Okay, that's fine. But why does it have to be and mean spirited? Why do your intentions have to be to harm people online? Why is that what you live, eat, and sleep on here? Why? How do you get up in the morning thinking about who you're going to desecrate here online? Who you're going to make feel less than online? People you don't even know. I can't understand that. Viber said I'm not fond of Facebook. I mean, well, it's give or take. I like it because again, like all my childhood friends are there. I was able to reconnect with people that moved away, people that I went to grammar school with, middle school with, high school with. We're all there. Like you get to keep up with people. I found my father on Facebook. You understand? So it's been a good experience for me. But I get it, everything ain't everybody's cup of tea. I know me being here on YouTube has been a whole nother experience. I met people that I probably, if I wasn't on social media, wouldn't have never met. Every last one of you people that's in my chat right now, I would have never met y'all if I never came to YouTube. And I really think each one of you that's in my chat right now are some extraordinary people. I like to see good in people, even when people are having a bad day, a mad day. I still see good in everybody. And you can say it's superficial. You can say whatever. That's just me. That's who I am. I'm never going to change who I am and how I operate for no one. So when you hear me say, I always come here to say something positive. I always come here with my experiences and my experiences only. And the reason why is because it may not be comfortable for another person to be able to share and be transparent the way I am. But I may be helping that person, so I don't mind doing it. I actually love doing it. Hello, Sincere Saida. Thank you for stopping through. Thank you for stopping through. I'm just speaking on my experiences with social media. I love meeting people. I'm a talker. I'm a social butterfly. I love getting to know people and getting to finding out people's experiences. I really feel like my life has taken me in places and directions where I can honestly help someone just with my experiences to either do it better than me or take the road that I took. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not many people, there's not many women out here that can be honest with themselves and say, look, me, I was married, and when I wasn't happy no more, I left the marriage. I didn't stay in it. There's not many women who have the courage to do that or will ever see themselves as doing that. I also think that I hear a lot of this, the saying, the male identify. And I'm still trying to figure out what does that mean? Because when we're born, we're all taught to attract men. That's the way we're taught. We're taught that boys should love like girls, girls should like boys. We're taught to get into our feminine side, to dress a certain way, to look to act a certain way to attract men. So when you say male identify, maybe I just don't understand what that is. I do want to drop my link for anyone who would like to come up and share with me, because I don't know what male identified really means. I hear it a lot. I don't know what it means though. Um, oh, wait. I hear that saying a lot. Again, I don't know what that means. I do think that women go out their way for men and it's not reciprocated. I see that in relationships. I see that men they don't really respect women the way women would want them to. I'm just going to put it like that. The respect that women would want men from men is not given at all. I also see that women raising, well, women and men raising children are different. The way we raise our children, the way we are raising our sons and our daughters out here is different, and it really brings back the reason that we're not getting the type of relationships that we want because of the relationships that we are in ourselves, the way we build ourselves up in relationships, and we want more than we're willing to give, if that makes sense. I'm cash flow identified. No finance, no romance. Okay. Wait, let me see. Let me put this up here. Male identified women are women that act like women are telling the truth about their experiences. Wait, I didn't understand that. Male identified women are women that act like women are telling the truth about their experiences. Raw, I don't understand that. Can you come up, Raw, and just explain that to me a little more? Because I didn't understand. I didn't understand that. If you can, if you want to. If you're not with it right now, that's fine too. If you just want to listen, that's fine too. I don't understand that because I thought, I mean, when just from my experiences, all women are taught to identify with male. Most women. I'll say that. Let me start saying all. And when I'm talking, I'm not talking about everybody. I could be talking about a majority, but I'm not talking about everybody. So I don't want everybody to think that, oh, thank you. Thanks, Rod. Okay.
Hold on a second, because the volume is low. I try to pop from my phone, and it won't let me hear you well. So I'm coming to my computer. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. The type of men that I hear a lot of women want is far between because number one, parents are not raising their children the same as they were raised, or that are like they wasn't raised. That's another issue. We have people who don't know what it's like to even have a father in their lives, to have a same mother in their lives, a mother that is committed to being a parent and working, and a lot of adults don't have that. So then they try to emulate what they think a parent should be, and they wind up failing because they don't know. You're only doing what you're taught, how you were raised. No one's really taking the time out to I don't know, garner good relationships to begin with before even having children. No one's really taking that time out. We have a lot of children, believe it or not, and I don't think nobody really pays attention. We have a lot of young adults out here that were born from one night stands. Not even born out of love, but you expect them to love. And these are the men or the women that we get in relationships that's already filled with baggage. And they bringing that baggage along with them. You have men that who want their women to be their mothers. Let me see. I've heard. Let me see what Jay does say. I don't know. I've been clicking, clicking, clicking. I don't know. StreamYard is extremely slow right now. I've heard that term in the black sector, and now everyone is saying it. Correct, Jay Dunn. I hear it all the time, and I can't understand. I don't. I mean, I try to keep up to whatever the person is talking about and try to follow. Say, okay, so that's probably what they mean, but it's still it makes sense. But then again, I have questions. Like, wait a minute, but you know, I hear a lot of women, I'm just looking for a man. I'm looking for this type of man. I'm looking for that type of man. And my question would be like, why are you looking? Why not fix yourself and be the type of woman that you want men to be attracted to? And maybe they come to you. Why are we always looking for men? Okay, Raw. Raw, you can hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So male identified, it wasn't supposed to say R, it's supposed to say aren't, but my phone is on some nonsense today. It's time for a new one. But yeah, male identified women is women that are, they stand in support of men and forget about the women, and whatever women saying is over exaggerated, and women are being childish as if certain things are not happening to women in real life.
Okay, so it's really basically just always siding with the male's perspective of things.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, there's a lot of women like that. Well, Ron, can I ask you, why do you think that so many women can identify more with male's perspective than their own?
Because if you identify with the male perspective and you align yourself with male thinking, you're more likely to be chosen by a man. The thing that I find entertaining is a lot of these women. Okay, thank you, 5 minutes. Okay, can you wait 5 minutes?
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to take you from little man.
No, you're fine. I came in here in my office and he's trying to now get my phone. He's like, oh, mommy's doing this. Phone, please, please. But so, they're not getting chosen though. So they're doing all of this because men can realize when something is disingenuous. It's not the reality. Now, you could say, okay, yeah, this does happen. That's not me, or, I'm saying, that's not how I get down. But you don't have to take a crap dance on everybody else's experience like it doesn't happen. Because truth be told, even though men act like they don't understand what we're talking about, they understand because they know. They know what they're doing. They know what their friends are doing. So,
Yeah. No, I get that. Hey, Intrinsic, thank you for stopping by, love. I get that. I understand that fully. I just don't. Of course, I wouldn't agree with it because it takes a lot. It takes a lot from both parties to enter into a relationship, and no one actually prepares themselves for relationships. They just jump in, and then everybody's trying to learn together.
Right.
You understand? Again, like I was saying, do you know how many young adults are out here from just two people meeting each other from at a bar and creating this person?
Yeah, exactly. Like, social media is so trippy to me, and like, I'm kind of over it. Like,
so when you say social media is trippy, what's going on with? Okay, let's rate your experiences. How many out of all the experiences since you've been on social media, how can you rate it percentage wise, the good from the bad?
I'll say it's a 50-50 thing. It's like luck of the draw. It's like, it's some days you'll be like, man, I'm not logging on. But when you're using this as a business tool, you don't really have the luxury to not do your business. Now, it can make things challenging for sure. But actually, I take it back. I'll say it's more so like 100% good.
Okay.
Now, in the times that like days were challenging, maybe not so much. But when I look at the overall picture of how even negative interactions have propelled my personal growth,
Mm-hmm.
that's the part that makes it good. Like people,
Yeah. No, I get it. And you know what? I'm going to say this. The fact that what makes it great from what I see from your perspective, Raw, is okay, maybe you didn't have so many good interactions with people on here, but you learned from those interactions. You learned how to do things a little better, a little, I don't know. I don't want to say smart or anything like that, but you just learned how to navigate a little wiser. How
yes,
to say
wiser. That's the word. That just wiser. I'm a whole
that.
lot wiser about people in general, but also the my ability to cut things off and let things
Mhm,
go
mhm.
was cold. You know what I'm saying? In real life. It's colder now on social media because it is so easy to block somebody, and it becomes hilarious how when you block people, how hard they'll go outside of their way to be
To
seen by you, to
right,
get your attention. And
right.
it's like, your life ain't your life great? Ain't that what you telling people, that your life great?
Mhm,
Why are you
mhm.
focused on something you don't like?
It's like it's being fanned out in a weird way though. Like
Right.
they want to know what you're doing just so they can say something positive or negative. They just want to know what you're doing though. They got to know what you're doing. And see from my outlook, see I learned from you guys. So that's my experience from social media is watching things play out and say, okay, I can see where that went wrong. So I don't think I'm going to do it that way.
Right. And then the thing that makes it funnier is like, okay, before I came to social media, I never believed that all publicity was good publicity.
Mm-hmm.
Being on social media in the capacity that I am, because don't tell nobody, I actually don't like social media. Like on my other, before I started doing YouTube, it was hard pressed to get me on social media. Like how you were saying you were late with
Uh-huh.
Instagram,
Right.
my family had to beg me. Well, you don't call anybody, so can you at least have Instagram so you can put up pictures from time to time so that we can kind of keep up with what's going on?
Right. Right.
On my Facebook, like I never post unless I'm posting something on my business pages or like sharing a video. I never post. My family be like, "Oh, I didn't even see what you posted because you don't never post. You're not in the algorithm over there." Like social media is not that deep. You know
Uh-huh.
what I mean? And
Yeah.
when you're having conversations with people, like people get fixated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
me, it's like it's kind of like when you flying in a plane, a single serve friend. And I've actually met people that I've been friends with forever
Mm-hmm.
from a flight. You know what I mean? But if you're
Right.
having a conversation with somebody, conversation go good, all right, cool. Conversation go bad, move around. But I noticed that a lot of people, especially black people, hold on to emotions. Oh,
Mm.
well, you hurt my feelings when you said this. Oh, well, you embarrassed me when you proved me wrong. So now I'm gonna be angry and
Right.
I'm gonna talk shit and I'm gonna try to get other people not to like you.
Right.
As
Right.
if you as if you're supposed to care. Like, okay, great.
That right there gets me out of everything is how left a disagreement goes on here. Like if you just don't agree with someone and you want to give your opinion on something that they said publicly, how offended they get when your opinion don't align with theirs, and they take it to the next level. Now y'all are at war.
This is the thing though. It's not even that they're offended that your opinion doesn't align with theirs. Let me tell you what it really is. They get mad because they were so loud and it's so wrong.
No, right? Okay.
And they were publicly loud and wrong. So when you say something about how wrong they are,
Hmm.
how dare you? How dare you publicly prove to them that what they're saying is incorrect? Now they got to try to tear you down. Now they got to try to discredit you because who do you think you are?
Right.
And intelligence is poison. It's kryptonite on here.
Right. Hey, Intrinsic, thank you for joining, love. Yeah, you're right.
Intrinsic.
I'm trying to mute.
That what they're saying is incorrect.
Hold on, let me mute my back. Okay, that is, but I had two streams up. Now, this is what I would like to say. I was thinking about this earlier when I was doing my route. No, most people, I'll say most people, 99% of people, the 1% is the minority. Most people on here have done their share of shit, right? They've done their dirty work. They've either slandered, they've done something. So it's like crazy for me for some people to stand on their moral high horse and like point the finger at the next person and say you're bad. But everybody has either doxed, talk about somebody, kids, said something when you was angry, you did something. Nobody's hands is clean. But when something is done against you, now all bells, whistles, alarms, we got to call 911, the FBI, CPS, the CIA. We got to call everybody.
Right.
And it's just darn ridiculous because ain't nobody hands clean.
Right. It reminds me, let me just say hi to EC Emily. Thank you so much for joining. I seen Daryl Long. Daryl Long, thank you for joining. Hey, TC, thank you for dropping down. It reminds me of back in the day when my grandmother used to call them tough punks.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? So they're scared to lose. They don't know that nobody knows how to really fight anymore and get up and what shake it off.
You're not gonna win them. You're not gonna win them all.
No,
you're just not gonna win them all. That's just not how life goes. You gotta take the yin with the yang.
Yeah, exactly. But another portion of it is on social media. When you ignore people that are bullies, right? They feel like they can continue to bully you.
Yep.
So when you start playing back how they play, then now you fake and you the bad guy. No. I try to let you live. So now we playing it your way. What's T? What's the T, sis? What's the problem?
Now they got all these morals and high standards and you shouldn't be doing this and who do you think you are? Like, come on.
Right.
It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Absolutely. That's what it is. And then people also try to regulate what you do. I don't know you. You just somebody I click into when I'm running around, sitting on the toilet, cooking some food or whatever.
Exactly.
We not cool.
You forget that this is virtual reality and not reality. Right. Like when you shut this off, I don't think about none of y'all when I'm just saying.
Right.
Virtual buddies. But when I shut this off and I go to take care of my kids, wash my clothes, go to the grocery store, I'm not thinking about anybody. So it's crazy to me to think that that it's super important how people view you on here. It's really not. It's really not that important because nobody really gives a damn. It just gives them an opportunity to flex, per se, something to talk about.
But it's when you have people who are not used to this type of attention, because I've noticed that too. You have people on here who wouldn't otherwise get this type of attention. So when they get it, it's like it's a high. It's a high. And they don't want to come down from that high. So they do any and everything to hold on to that. It's a false sense of power.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have no idea how many, and I don't even think people understand how many of them are literally have really grabbed on to the Trump persona. If you believe, you tell a lie long enough, people will actually
begin to believe it.
But it's true, and that's what people do. But let's be real honest. It's not even the attention. Most of these people have never seen money.
That part
before YouTube. So when they
That's
start
right.
getting these cash apps and
Yeah.
these super chats, that assets checks start looking good. It's like, oh, you mean to tell me I could act a behind and I could tell a whole bunch of lies and people finna pay me for this?
And Robbie,
Hmm.
really, in essence, what you're saying is a lot of these people have sold their soul. I've seen a lot of people who started out one way and end up a totally different way because they, like you said, that money start looking good. So they sell their soul for a click and a view because that's what's going to get them money. My channel stay at the most I get in the chat is 20 people at a time.
Well, can I
Unless,
tell y'all
unless I'm
something?
going off on somebody.
I got
part.
9
I just
people in the
refuse to
chat
go
right
off on
now.
somebody
I
every
want-
single time I press this damn live button. I'm not
Listen.
going to be cussing. My nerves too bad to be doing all that.
I got 9 people in the chat right now. That's the most I've ever had. And I want to thank you two for that. You,
Oh.
Raw, you Intrinsic. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank
for
you. I thought
getting
you
me
said
9
YouTube.
people in the chat.
You a mess. We appreciate you. You know, it's good to have builds with people on social media as well. And that's another thing too. People trying to limit the conversations and the growth in our community. Like, it could be me and Intrinsic could have had a knockdown, drag out, hair pulling, edges snatching brawl. And then we pop up together on a stream like this, talk, squash the beef. Then 50 million people gonna make videos. Oh, that's fake. Oh, they did it for a click and a view. No, nigga, it could have been a real fight, but people are grown as shit. Listen, yesterday was a bad day for me. It was a bad day for me too. Let's move on. Nope, not on YouTube.
No, you can't. And
And
then
listen, I have been in chats recently with a person that slandered, like doxed the shit out of me, doxed my kids, my dead father, my mom. And guess what? Child, what they gonna do? Jump out the screen and get me? You get what I'm saying? We were able to be in the same chat and just chill.
Right.
Now I didn't speak to her because you know what I'm saying? Because that season is over.
Right.
And she didn't speak to me, but what happened to being able to be an adult and be in the same place virtually, not even in person, virtually, without having to argue, fight, and knock down, drag out? What we got to understand is this. This is virtual reality and nobody cares. Nobody cares about what happened with my deceased father. Nobody cares what happened with my autistic daughter that was drugged all around this internet. Nobody cares. It was for that person because I made her feel away. So she wanted to touch a part of me that she knew would make me feel away. And I get it. I get it. Do I say that it's right? No, but I understand why she did what she did. Do you get what I'm saying? Do I forgive her? Yes. Will I ever fuck with her again? Nope.
Nope.
But that doesn't mean that you can't coexist in a space together. It's called being grown.
Right.
Listen, it be this part for me, and I'm sorry that they dragged your daughter and you know what I'm saying, try to hurt you with your dad. But one thing is, and I'm gonna tell y'all this because y'all know they try to throw the whole gambit at me. When people try to go that deep and they really trying it, that's when you know you touching people's soul. Like you snatching souls. Damn it, Edges, I didn't snatch your soul. You this mad right now? Yes. Just for me. Yes. Yo, that'd be the ultimate victory for me. Like I promise y'all, and I know this is bad. This may be a character flaw. When I get people that mad that they gotta like just create narratives and be talking all the time, it makes me happy in my spirit. It's like, damn, my words got some power. Oh shit, why are you even that mad? Like,
and some of the stuff just be outright lies. So I'm not gonna even deal with no lies. You get what I'm saying? And then the trolls come in your chat. Well, she said this, address this. I'm not addressing that foolishness.
Right. Hey, TC, thank you for joining.
Hey, TC.
Hi, TC.
TC, I think you're on mute. Are you on mute?
I think she's having an issue.
Oh, something going on with her. Okay. Yeah. No, I get all of that. That's why I never. You don't know. I have I'm very, very opinionated and people don't even understand that. But I choose my words wisely and I pick my battles. And for me to just offer an opinion, it can go left, especially with these real sensitive people on here who get touched really quickly with an opinion. And I see this. And had I not seen it, I probably would have been jumped out the window and been in all types of fights by now. But I see what can happen. So I'm more reserved and I keep it to myself. I just scream at
the hypocrisy for me. The same stuff that a lot of people whine about, they've either done or been in a chat and co-signed someone else doing.
Mm-hmm.
But when it happens to them, all hell breaks loose. But no, it was okay. Remember, it was okay when you was cheerleading so and so, and they was doing so and so to so and so. It was okay even a year ago when you did it. So
listen, people got their favorites. It is what it is, kid. So if you're not somebody's favorite and that person got more, you know what I'm saying, loyal followers than you, they're going to dogpile on you. It don't mean they right. F them. And if you got opinions, who give a shit about how people going to take your opinion? You have your perspective on life and whatever, and you have the right to do so. This is a free app that people be trying to regulate. Yo, let me tell you something. These people think they Debo. Oh, I'm gonna be quiet. When he leave, I'll be talking again.
I'll be talking again.
Nigga, no, I'm talking all day. You don't like it, do something. What you gonna do? Come through like how Intrinsic just said you gonna come through the screen? Hell no, you gonna be mad as shit. You gonna make a video and you gonna become a net promoter. These people can.
And you know what? Truth be told, that's how I got a lot of my subscribers. A lot of that time when all this was happening, it's as simple as getting off the internet, y'all. If you don't want to be if you don't want to hear it, if you don't want to see it, all you got to do is press one little button and you ain't got to be on here. You get what I'm saying? But I would log off, come on and check out some, when somebody else was, on, because you got to find when you kick it with somebody real tough on here and, you don't want to be in the same place, especially when stuff is still hot. So you got to find a whole new crowd, you know what I'm saying, to hang out with. So when I wasn't on here, I would get subscribers out the boatload. I was like, well, I ain't even making no video.
Right. People talk about you. That's why.
Waiting on me to snatch her soul, and I hadn't done nothing at that point. Right. Now I had made a video, and in a video I was crying about something, and she said that I was manipulating people because I was crying, and then that's when I knew you can't cry on YouTube. Okay, because see, I was new to all of this. Like I got slapped, girl. I grew up in a place where I didn't learn how to do all this roasting, dragging, what y'all call. I didn't learn that until YouTube.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was sheltered. I grew up in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? I was sheltered. So when all this stuff started coming about, I was like, shit, I gotta learn how to drag a bitch.
Yeah.
Now listen, let me tell you something. I know how to drag people from the rooter to the tutor. The reality is, though, like how you said earlier, I don't got the energy for that. Like, I got too much stuff that I really got going on where I'm pouring into the community and everything else. So it's like,
and that type of energy will grab a hold of you because you feel like you gotta keep fighting. Every time now you done started this one fight. So every time that person say something back, you won't feel compelled to have to answer them back. So it's gonna keep going. Then other people join. So now you're fighting 2 and 3 and 4 people. And it's like just always, and this is what I'm talking about when I say you can't even sleep at night because you're worrying about what somebody might have said about you.
Oh,
so
no.
You gotta be in everybody's chat trying to hear what's going on. And
let me tell you something. You really don't. You really don't. And I'm gonna tell you this from experience. You could be minding your daggone business, honey. People that said some stuff I done came on dragged and decided to leave it alone for a little while. I promise you, every time they put my name in the title, every time somebody says something in the chat, people will send you screenshots. They'll send you video clips. They'll send you this stuff. You don't even got to be worried about it. You understand what I'm saying? Because people like the exchange. Low key, some people are doing it because they genuinely, want you to be aware. So when certain people send me stuff, then I'm like, oh, all right, this is something I got to pay attention to.
Some people want to say.
Right. Most people. are doing it for the show. They doing it for the clout. They doing it so they, you know what I'm saying? When you get to go off, you could be like, oh, well, this person sent me this, and I know you did. And sometimes they manipulate the things that they send you as well. But
And
I got
sometimes you can get caught up in this. Like,
Yeah.
I have so much information that I could put out, and I was like, if y'all could see my fingers, I was this close. I was this close, and then I had to check myself, like, for what?
Right.
So you're gonna damage your business ethics, because if I dox her stuff, then they're gonna be like, yeah, I ain't finna buy nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? Because you might get mad at me and dox my, you know what I'm saying? I had to think about all that. Is it really worth it just to get a leg up? Because everybody basically knows what it is. This would just be overkill at this point. But you got people, like you said, you get caught up in the moment, and you have people sending you stuff, and you have people in the crowd, in the chat saying, do it. Go do it, Intrinsic. And you're like, hell, and they'll be like, she did this to you, and she did. And I'm like, hell yeah, she did do that. And then, but you gotta, it's, you know what, and I thank God that I have a relationship with this being, because it was several times I got snatched back, like, this ain't you.
Right.
This not what you do.
I know that part. And you know what I'm saying? They be the good people, but I promise you, I get tired of people trying to tell people how to react and respond on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell the other person to stop bothering somebody. You understand what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, if you're not telling somebody else not to bother somebody, then when they respond and how they react, this how they react and how they respond. Get over it. Like, the fact that people be having now the personal aspirations you have for yourself, that's one thing. Don't have no aspirations for me. You know, however you see me is however you see me. You see what I allow you to see. And if today I decide to allow you to see me going off, well, congratulations. You've entered the next level of my personality.
Right.
Don't try to tell me who I am. You don't even know me. It be that part for me.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's
Have a blessed day, EC.
Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. I was just putting that in the chat because I didn't want to interrupt you. No, I get all of that. Again, I go about it a little different because I can get very caught up, and I know myself and I know how my energy works. So because I know that through trial and error, you know what I'm saying? But now when I got here and I realized that part about myself, I just wasn't going to let that bother me or let that interfere with what I'm trying to do on here for myself. And I just honestly always wanted my space to be a safe space. And when I say that, I mean it. So that means I don't allow myself to engage in those type of disagreements with people. And again, like I said, I watch what I say. I just keep it to myself. Or I might talk to somebody, one or two people on here in the background, because we all do it. So it's no sense of lying. But once I get it out, I got it out. Now,
right.
And everything ain't for everybody.
That's true. And I'm gonna say this last part, and then I gotta hop off. Okay. But don't. This is another thing too. If you want your space to be a safe space, don't even interact with people like too much on panels either. Because what I have found is it's the panels that take situations all around the world and because like we're having a conversation right now. Now, if I disagree with something you say, or you disagree with something I say, in certain spaces that could spark up a beef. Because how dare you have
a different opinion?
Right. So, you know, it's like it's a catch-22, because if you're engaged with other content creators and you're collaborating with other content creators as the platform was meant for, you got to be careful with that, because some people really just can't take the discord. Like yesterday, I was having a conversation with someone and we didn't have a agreement on an opinion, but we're cool as shit. So we were able to have that disagreement and keep it pushing. But I've recently had a conversation with someone and they couldn't take my perspective. So they decided to be insulting. and doing team whatever else. And it's just like, yo, is we grown or are we children? So
Right.
that being said, do whatever you want to do on this platform.
Mhm.
You can stand up for yourself. You can give your opinion and still have a safe space.
Mhm.
These people don't dictate nothing. The point is they want to because they don't got no power in real life.
Right.
But thank you for
Word.
having me.
No, thank you so much for joining, Raw. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much and have a great day.
Robbie, do you
Thank
have a
you.
channel?
Yes, I do. And actually, we going live tonight at 6 p.m. CST, and we're talking about narcissism and megalomaniacs and their
Ooh.
demands for respect.
Wait, what's a megalomaniac? Ooh.
It's a
It's,
higher version of a narc.
Now I'm gonna join you. I'm gonna come over and hear it.
yes, we turn it up today.
Dude, yes, I was. What
I'll
the
make
hell?
sure I find your channel, and if there's a mod in the room, would you like? I mean, let them share it.
Yes,
I
please drop Robbie Privilege channel and Intrinsic channel. J
thank
Dunn
you.
or TC if you can, please, so much. And subscribe to these ladies. Robbie has great content on her channel, Intrinsic. You just found a treat. Trust me, you will not.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'll be over
I
there tonight at
appreciate
6 because I'm Central Time too. Well, will I? I got a
It's
birthday
okay if you
Saturday.
can't be there live. You can catch a replay. We
Mhm.
appreciate the replays too.
Yeah, the birthday party is at 5:30. I just looked.
Okay.
That's a fact.
And hey, TC, you know I love you, girl, but I gotta run. So I will talk to y'all later.
Okay, all right, peace. Yeah, TC, you got it together over there, my love. TC don't have it together. I don't know what kind of phone you got. I hope it ain't a Samsung. It must be a Samsung. No, I'm just joking. TC gotta get it together, girl. Get it together. But Intrinsic, y'all, this was a great conversation. I appreciate you guys telling me y'all experience and everything. And again, my experience with social media is not all bad, but it gives me an aspect to look at people differently and understand everybody's not like me. I'm not like everybody. And just like the way, like you said you're from Texas, right?
Yes.
Okay. See, I'm from the north. You're from Texas, and it's a difference of the way of living, how we interact with our families, what we value. It's a lot. It's not that we don't. It's a good or a bad, or yours is better than mine. No, it's just different. And
Just
so,
different.
right,
Yeah.
instead of me disagreeing with how you do your thing, you're just giving me another aspect to see it.
Right. And it's okay.
Right, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
it's okay. And it's okay to listen to someone and disagree and then just move on. You get what like
Correct.
our hell doesn't have to break loose.
Correct. You're absolutely correct. And
We're not
everybody's
gonna
way.
agree on every single thing.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the truth. But yes, Intrinsic, again, I appreciate you, love. I'm getting ready to close out, but we will
Okay, boo.
and you take it easy and have a great day. Yes, okay, yep. I knew it was them damn Samsungs. Y'all love them damn Samsungs. I'm telling y'all may not like the iPhone, but the iPhone don't break. Samsungs always break because they trying to keep up with the iPhone. And that's just my opinion on that. But then again, you guys, thank you so much, Sincere Saida. I gotta give it to Robbie and Intrinsic for joining me on this conversation. It went in many different areas, and if you come to my lives a little more, you'll see I will start somewhere and end somewhere else. I really, my ADHD be kicking in overtime, so I apologize for that. But either way, it's something that needed to be said. So I appreciate everybody for joining. TC, get that phone together, girl. So you could have came up and talked to me. J Dunn, thank you so much for modding. You and TC, y'all the best. I've been on here for an hour. I can't believe I did a whole hour, y'all. I had help though. Y'all know damn well I wouldn't have been able to do it myself. But either way, this was a great conversation. social experiencing social media is not always negative. It can be one of the best things. For me, I had a great experience. I'm having a great experience on social media. I met some beautiful people in real life that, in my opinion, will probably be connected forever. We vibed from the rip, and I really enjoy them and I appreciate them, and I'm happy that I met them. So, one day I would love to meet each one of these ladies in real life, personally, physically, and it'll happen one day. But the biggest treat of it all is we're all from different states, and I've been to Georgia, I've been to Philly, I've been to a lot of great states, but it's nothing like meeting people, and there, you guys are from your state, so you can show me things about in the state that I don't know, So, and I just want to take that experience and go forward with that. I don't have a problem with meeting people. And again, my job as a seasoned queen is to teach and help women to better themselves, because that's what I want to do. I don't want to beat each other up, because we get beat up enough. So me adding on the beat down, that's not just what I want to do. Do I like seeing the mess sometimes? Yep, I think we all do. But I don't want to be involved in it, and I'm not going to. And with that being said, I'm going to end now. You guys, thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you guys again. Until then, peace.